Amit, welcome to Floor Talk. It's great to have you on the show today.
Thank you, Judy. It's exciting to be at NYSE.
Now, I want to start off by talking about the company. Tell me about DigiCert. What do you do?
So DigiCert's the leading global provider of digital trust. Our solutions are used by over 90% of Fortune 500 organizations worldwide. Now, digital trust is foundational infrastructure that makes sure that all our digital interactions in our daily lives are secure, are private, and trustworthy.
What do you mean by digital trust for the real world?
We are here at NYSE. NYSE is a DigiCert customer. When you go to nyse.com, question one, how does your app or your browser know where to go, right? Once it gets there, how do I know this is the real New York Stock Exchange web server, right? And then when you connect, I want to make sure all that communication is secure and private, right? So that is, in a sense, digital trust on the internet, but it doesn't stop there. I mean, the same thing happens when you go to your e-commerce, social networking, other sites. The same mechanisms are used to protect software. Like, how do you know that the Apple update you got on your phone actually came from Apple? Or when you take your EV car and connect it to a charge network, how does it know it's Judy's car and not someone else's, right? When you sign a digital contract, how do you know that it can be edited after you've signed? So all of these are examples of digital trust in the real world, and DigiCert provides a platform to make all of this happen.
Talk to me more about the challenges or problems that you're helping with.
I was at Gartner earlier this week, and one of the burning problems enterprises are talking about is the explosion of machine identities. So if you talk to your IT guys at NYSE, you'll find that there's 50 times more machine identities than humans. So these are all the same digital trust identities that give you security and privacy and trust on that infrastructure. But what are the two key problems? Number one, resilience. You have organizations with hundreds of thousands of these cryptographic identities across their user devices, machines, cloud workloads, software devices, content, and they all need to be managed. And these identities have a finite lifetime, right? So that when they expire, they cause big outages. So problem number one is managing this massive digital trust infrastructure. And problem number two is the cost associated with it, right? When you have a smaller infrastructure, you can, throw humans at it, but when you have so many, you need to manage it in an automatic fashion. So DigiCert One is a cloud-based platform that is providing the management, the automation, and the resilience that is needed for digital trust in enterprises today.
And Amit, what would you say is the market opportunity for DigiCert?
Well, DigiCert's on track to be $1 billion in annual recurring revenue. Will probably be a rule of 60 company, so it's a great opportunity down the road for investors. We also have exciting tailwinds. In the world of AI, the biggest challenge is what's real, what's fake. The same mechanisms that you use to protect your digital contracts can be extended for media. Like, this video, if I get it on my iMessage, how do I know it wasn't edited or changed or altered after the fact? So there's a huge AI wave coming on, real versus fake, and DigiCert smack in the center of, those identities there. And then there's the whole quantum angle. I mean, Google just announced that they were able to solve a problem in 5 minutes that would have taken the entire lifetime of the universe on current supercomputers. So with that kind of power, a lot of the cryptographic infrastructure that we have today is under threat. And think of it as like once in a 30-year problem where the digital trust fabric is going to go through a full upgrade. And DigiCert's driving the standards, we are helping organizations, and it's a great tailwind for us.
All right. Well, Amit, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you, Judy. I enjoyed our conversation.